Morning, I'm just going to service the Iseki TLE3400. I'm going to start by warming the tractor up to get the engine oil warm. Helps it come out a bit easier. Gonna let it idle. Auto bonnet on here. Pull this lever down here. What it'll do, it'll pop the bonnet, you can lift it up. And it'll give us access to the engine. I'm going to take this guard off. So I need... Put that one under there. So I've got engine oil filter to go on here. A small amount of this. I'm using 1040 Optifarm Ultra from Exol. So it's already had that in. Let that fill up. I've let the tractor warm up now. I'll turn it off. Come around this side. There's two drain plugs because the transmit front prop for the... Oh my god, who does those up so tight? To slow it down, I'm going to leave the dipstick in for now. Swap that out as well. Take those two out. Unscrew the oil filter. It's going to drain everywhere, make a right mess. I'll take that off. What I always do, small bit of oil in here. A little bit more in. Use that oil, get it in there. Mix it in with that oil on there. Clean up that. And make sure that's nice and clean, no debris on it. Get your oil filter and wind it on. Ugh. Only ever hand tight. Only ever do those hand tight because they can be a right pain to get off. You don't need to overdo them. Unscrew that. Place that down. That needs 4.8 litres of oil. Put these back in. A bit of used oil. That's it on. Never overdo them. Okay, I'm going to put 4 litres in first. Do that a little bit. See, there's 2 holes here. I presume it's in between the 2. Must be. We're about halfway, and it hasn't even gone through the engine. Clean our dipstick off, I'll put a little bit more in. sump. So we're about there, just off the top of the dipstick. So we'll put that in. Put that back on for now. I don't want it blowing out. What we'll do, we'll start the tractor up. Oh, it's taking ages to fill that. Give it a bit of heat. Just push oil around the engine through the filter, and then I'm going to let it settle and see how much I need to top it up by. So I'm just looking now for drips. So I've just let it run for 5 minutes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it off now. I'm going to let all the oil drain from the top of the engine back to the sump so we can check it. Get in all these nooks and crannies, take it all off, otherwise stuff's just going to stick to it. And that always annoys me. So, take out my dipstick, clean it off. Because the tractor was warm, hopefully the oil should have drained a bit quicker. Sits in there for a second. As you can see, we're about halfway up. So I'm going to put a little bit more oil in. It's just there. Clean the dipstick again. Again, I want it up to near this top dot. There's two here, so I presume you want it in between the two, but I want it to the top. I can tell if it's burning oil then. I'll pull that out, just check it. That to me is pretty damn close.